This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. NCN Sports is presented by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com today. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
Mid-January, the time when we separate contenders from pretenders in high school basketball. Hello, everyone. Live from Tilden, Nebraska, alongside Lou Seifter, I'm Eric McKay, and you're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska. Tonight, a conference matchup between Elkhorn Valley and Hartington-Newcastle, the kind of thing we're going to have to get used to saying now, a conference matchup between Elkhorn Valley and Hartington-Newcastle. It's a new conference, it's a new calendar year, and for fans here in Elkhorn Valley, there are a lot of thoughts about maybe cutting down some nets in March, but Hartington-Newcastle is a team that's gotten off to a pretty good start as well and could get a pretty good feather in their cap with a win here in Tilden tonight.
It'd be a huge win for Hartington-Newcastle to come on the road and beat an undefeated team. It's a good basketball team, but they're up against a pretty tall order against Elkhorn Valley, a team that's 10-0 and thinking about Lincoln come March.
Tall order both literally and figuratively. We'll talk about that with our key players and much more coming up. You're watching the pregame show on News Channel Nebraska.
Pregame show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Welcome back to the pregame show on News Channel Nebraska, getting set for girls basketball. The third-ranked Elkhorn Valley Falcons playing host to the Wildcats of Hartington-Newcastle. Hartington-Newcastle coming in 7-4 on the year. Tough loss to Bloomfield on Tuesday. And they're taking on a team that has one of the best post players in the state in J.J. Black, which means their post player, Mackenzie Bruning, is going to have one of her signature games if they're going to win here tonight.
Yeah, she averages about 12 a game, but this offense runs through her. They're going to get it to her in the post. It's a 4-out, 1-in offense, so she's going to touch the ball a lot. How well she plays in this game, I think, may dictate how well the Wildcats play in this game. She's going to be very important for them here tonight.
She went quiet for them in the fourth quarter. That Bloomfield loss was one of the big reasons the Bees were able to come from behind and get that win. Meanwhile, Elkhorn Valley unbeaten, third-ranked in the state. We talked about it, a 6'2" player going to college at Wayne State, and she's not the key player. So the key player must be pretty good. And yeah, Carly Broberg, all she did was set a couple of school records the last time they played. 42 points and 8 three-pointers in their win over Laurel Concord Coleridge.
She's 8 of 10 from three-point. That's incredible. 42 points. She averages 17. Man, at 42, it's a school record. I mean, what can you say? That if you play like that, I don't know that anybody's going to, I don't know that the Celtics are going to beat Elkhorn Valley. But they've got a lot of parts and pieces, but obviously she's very important on that for this team offensively and certainly from the three-point line.
Elkhorn Valley has been among the most potent offenses in Class C2 all season. We've got starting lineups, all the action coming your way. It's Elkhorn Valley and Hartington-Newcastle on News Channel Nebraska.
Parkinson's disease is a lifelong condition, but physical therapy can improve many of the symptoms. Let's meet one of the physical therapists at Faith Regional who helps with Parkinson's patients. I'm joined now by Kylie Baumert, a physical therapist with Faith Regional Health Services. Kylie, one of your specialties is dealing with patients that have Parkinson's disease. When you approach that from a physical therapy standpoint, what does it look like?
Well, I am trained in LSVT Big, so it's a very strict protocol that is 4 days a week for 4 weeks. We focus a lot on their amplitude of movement. So the research has shown that when we focus on their amplitude, a lot of the other issues that are seen with Parkinson's kind of fall into place. So analogy that I saw a while back was what the brain does to an individual with Parkinson's is it slows down your movement and it makes you feel like you're moving normally when actually you're not. So we recalibrate their body and we, show them move like I'm moving, which seems like it's very exaggerated and huge and kind of obnoxious sometimes, but then it lands them at that normal movement pattern.
What are some of the exercises and practices you're doing with patients?
So the program is pretty specific to their exercises. So we go through them and we say, do as I'm doing. It's working on, big arms, big steps with walking. It addresses their motion of their shoulders and their back and their hips throughout all of the exercises. So we can modify the exercises depending on their needs. They have protocols for sitting, even laying down if they aren't able to get up and move as well. And then there are standard standing exercises that we can also adjust for balance with an arm support or whatever they need.
With a condition like Parkinson's, I'm sure many folks think they just have to deal with these issues, but there are outcomes where they can improve and those improvements can stay.
I always encourage people, it's a chronic neurological disease, yes, but these treatment protocols have been researched pretty heavily and have been shown that they can really slow down the progression of the disease, which is very exciting because the movement and the exercises is very crucial in Parkinson's.
Well, Kylie, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk School Spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. Hartington-Newcastle. Head coach Grant Rolfs, in his second year at the helm of this program, have not made it to state as a combined program. Hartington High made it a couple of times. Newcastle had a long history of success in girls basketball, a couple of state championships, 14 trips to state overall. Meanwhile, Elkhorn Valley out of Tilden, they've made 13 appearances at state, 10 of those under their current head coach Brendan Dittmer in his 24th year. Their last appearance at state came in 2022. They've got 2 state titles. The last came in 2010. Remarkably, this is the first ever meeting between Elkhorn Valley and Hartington-Newcastle in girls basketball. Elkhorn Valley played Newcastle High back in 2011. They won that game by 10, never played Hartington High. Now they're in the same conference. This becomes an annual rivalry, Lou. I didn't realize we'd be seeing history tonight, but these two schools have never seen each other in girls basketball. Kind of remarkable to think about.
Yeah, who would have guessed, right? I mean, I think this is going to be an interesting matchup, though. One of the big things to look for in this game is how Hartington-Newcastle handles Elkhorn Valley's pressure. That's going to be big. If you can handle that pressure and you get it in the front court and you run your half-court sets well, you've got a chance to stay in this game and maybe pull off an upset. If you don't handle the pressure well against Elkhorn Valley, it's going to be a long, long night. I think that's the key thing to look at in this one.
The Falcon defense averages 17 steals per game. They turn defense into offense and can score points in a hurry. Starting lineups and all the action next. You've been watching the pregame show on News Channel Nebraska.
Teammates Mentoring proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks you are considering apart from each other? At Madison County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, agriculture, and even unique properties that make your dreams a reality. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
Ashoff Construction of Osmond is your leader in engineering and designing your new building, additions to facilities, and concrete construction. Their professional projects can be seen across northeast Nebraska. Whether it's a business office, barn, shop, or addition to an existing building, when the project is complete, you'll have a building that meets the needs of your operation. Check out ashoffconstruction.com or call Scott, Kenny, or Luke in Osmond at 402-748-3551.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Elkhorn Rural Public Power District, dedicated to providing safe, reliable, cost-effective electricity for all customers. And by Security Bank of Laurel, Hartington, Coleridge, Osmond, Allen, my kind of bank.
Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Medica. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Hartington-Newcastle coming in with a record of 7-4. We talked about Mackenzie Bruning. Veda Lippert, very talented freshman, averages about 11 points per game, about 6 rebounds, and 3 steals a game as well. Maddie Steffen has been very good for them as a 5'10 senior, both inside and outside for Hartington-Newcastle, averaging about 9 points, 8 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, Elkhorn Valley, the Falcons coming in unbeaten at 10-0, number 3 in the state. And we talked about what Carly Broberg does. J.J. Black, the future Wayne State Wildcat, just shy of a double-double a game, along with 3 steals and 3 blocks a game. Cameron Rutchins, a very good sophomore, does a little bit of everything for this team, leads the team in both assists and steals, and is also a double-digit scorer. And Lou, this Elkhorn Valley team, we talked about it. Relentless defensively. Hartington-Newcastle, though, they can play some pretty good defense as well. They like to get teams in the mud, mix it up a little bit. They can be physical, and they're going to have to be tonight against a team that will take advantage of every single mistake that Hartington-Newcastle makes.
Yeah, I think the best, you described it very well, the way the Elkhorn Valley plays defense, and that's just relentlessly. And it wears on you after a while. I mean, even if you're able to break pressure, it just wears you down and tires you out. I think one key for Hartington-Newcastle against that pressure is when you play teams that pressure you well, one thing you want to do is, if you break that pressure, is make them pay. Get numbers, attack the basket, get to the free throw line. You can't be passive against Elkhorn Valley. You have to be aggressive against that pressure. And if you're able to do that, you can break that pressure and give yourself opportunities to score, whether it's in transition or simply just being aggressive and attacking the bucket in the half court.
Elkhorn Valley, head coached by Brendan Dittmer, assisted by Sarah Black. Hartington-Newcastle head coach Grant Rolfs, in his second year, was a coach up in Yankton for a while, actually graduated from Newcastle High School, and is back in his home, sort of, to be a coach once again. He's assisted by Carissa Kleinschmidt, Hallie Macklin, and Josh Morton. There you see Elkhorn Valley in their home whites. You saw them on News Channel Nebraska earlier this season, victorious in their holiday tournament. Hartington-Newcastle in their road purples, coming off a loss, but 7-4 on the year. And we are underway. Elkhorn Valley controlling the opening tip. Glad you could join us on News Channel Nebraska. They're looking for Black initially. Down low, the lob off the mark, and first turnover of the game goes to Hartington-Newcastle.
Looked like some miscommunication there. Tried to lob that ball inside. Just went well over Black's head.
And now they get it to Broberg. They quickly swarm on her. Lou, they like to get Broberg touches early. She's very skilled in the low block.
Yeah, that's Absolutely true. You got a lot of this Elkhorn Valley team has a lot of parts and pieces.
Yeah.
It's going to, you shut one thing down, there's a couple others that'll come back and bite you. So it's a difficult team really to get a grasp on of how to beat them.
This is Alejandro Reyes pestered up top, gets it to Lippert. Fantastic freshman for Coach Rolfe. Shot clock down to 5, down to 3. They got to hoist one. They're not going to get one up. And that is, well, they did get it up in time. Off the mark and an offensive rebound. Eventually tracked down by Maddie Steffen. So now Hartington-Newcastle, a fresh shot clock. And Lou, I think Coach Rolfes will be okay with going deep in the shot clock, trying to limit offensive possessions as much as possible.
Yeah, I think you want to slow this game down. Elkhorn Valley, you see here, they're pushing the basketball. They want a high-tempo game, and I don't know that Newcastle can stay with them if that's the way the game goes. And there's Black inside.
Soft touch from the senior. Lou, one of those players that we've seen play quite a few games over the years. Remember her as a talented freshman, now a senior, getting ready to play Division II basketball.
Yeah.
Among the best post players in the state.
Incredible how fast time goes. I do remember her being a freshman.
There you see the turnover, and boy, Elkhorn Valley will force enough of those on their own. Unforced errors have to be 0 against a team like the Falcons.
Yeah, definitely limit those half court. And ones, like you said, there was no pressure there. That was just an error. You can't give Elkhorn Valley the extra possessions.
J.J. Black passing inside. Now out of the double team, stripped. Good defense by Hartington-Newcastle. Lily Hartle couldn't get it up. Now Hartington-Newcastle trying to get on the board for the first time. Steffen. Over to Hazel Hochstein. Knocked out of bounds. Hartington-Newcastle will inbound. 19 on the shot clock.
Wildcats like to get the ball in that low post area to Bruning. Bruning's only about 5'8". She's not the tallest player, but she's strong in there. And that's if you can able to go inside out, that you have a good chance to run your offense. Here we go to Bruning right now.
Pretty good post move over Black. Shot might have been altered a bit. Bruning, there you see the tenacity. She has tremendous effort down low, but turned over. Now Elkhorn Valley in transition. Open look at a triple. Won't roll home. Offensive rebound eventually corralled. J.J. Black from mid-range can't hit. And a foul on the rebound attempt. So Elkhorn Valley, a couple of decent looks don't fall, and the foul called on Hochstein, her first. As we look at our replays there, brought to you by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. Also by Meade Lumber, making you feel at home from design to finish. Inside out, here's Broberg, coming off a 42-point game. That's in 32 minutes, folks.
If you think they're going to know where she's at tonight, especially when she's around that arc?
You see the activity of Bruning there, knocking the pass away from Black. If you're going to play the post at 5'8", better be pretty tough. She's able to do it there. Off the up fake, baseline. Rotated to Black, back inside, beautiful ball movement. And Lily Hartle has her first bucket.
Really good passing. This team passes the ball very well. Move that ball around. And there's an over and back. There's some pressure turning Newcastle over.
Here in our first quarter, brought to you by Yankton Medical Clinic Norfolk, building a legacy one patient at a time, one generation at a time. From family practice to expert specialists, they're here for you today and every day. Lou, to your point about passing, Elkhorn Valley 14 assists a game on 24 made buckets. That's a pretty good percentage.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Hartle off the up fake. The drive and dish, a little bit of a weave. Broberg cut off by 2 defenders. Behind the back, taken away. In transition comes Lippert. Stripped from behind. Hartington-Newcastle will inbound. Veda Lippert, just a freshman, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals a game as a 5'7" freshman. That's another name to watch in Northeast Nebraska.
Playing with 3 seniors and a junior in the starting lineup, but the freshman plays with no fear.
Steffen kicks up top. Bella Eichhoff into the game, seeing her first action. They go down low to Bruning. Away from the double team, blocked. That time Ashlyn Dexter with the swat. And back come the Falcons. Underneath the hoop, kicked up top, mid-range. 360s its way down for Ashley Shutt off the bench, the 5'10 freshman.
You got Dexter with that block a moment ago. Not only gets the block, gets the rebound as well and starts the break the other way.
Bruning from mid-range. That shot blocked. I think Hartle got a piece of it. Hartington-Newcastle 0 for 5 from the field to start. Bruning's transition triple won't go. Dexter the rebound.
I think a lot of people at Laurel Concord College says, oh, now you missed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's missed 2 in a row. She's officially cold. Again, she was 8 of 10 from beyond the arc in that 80-52 win. Back to Broberg. Empty corner. Good soft touch on the floater for her first bucket, Carly Broberg.
You want Broberg looking for not just threes, but she's good at taking you off the dribble. Gets a nice short jump shot to fall there.
Timeout, Hartington-Newcastle. We'll take one as well. 8-point lead for the Falcons. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back.
At Security Bank, we believe that growing a strong community starts here. We're committed to more than just financial services. We're committed to you. Whether you're planting seed for the next big crop or building a family legacy, we're here to help you grow. From operating loans to community events, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, your partners, and your biggest supporters. Security Bank, located in Laurel, Allen, Osmond, Hartington, and Coleridge. My kind of bank, proudly serving your community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Run by Elkhorn Valley to start the game. 8-0 on our scoreboard. Brought to you in part by Faith Regional Physician Services. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. Also by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Another turnover.
Yes, saw 2 things there. First of all, Hartington-Newcastle is doing a good job breaking that pressure. You get a chance to get the numbers, get a 2-on-1. If you're able to handle the pass. The other thing, though, is with that defense is Elkhorn Valley speeds you up. They make you go faster than you want to go.
Hartington-Newcastle a steal. Mackenzie Bruning. She's played well defensively thus far. Now Reyes on right side, Eichhoff. Right side, Bruning. Baseline, extra pass, swatted. Wow. Second block for Ashlyn Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter, not black right now, is the eraser inside tonight for the Falcons.
5'11 junior, 3 points, 2 rebounds a game off the bench. This team, you say what's the difference between, maybe a good and a great team? The depth on this team. They go 8 deep with really good players.
And the different ways this team can beat you, just like that.
Like a 6'2 post hitting from downtown. Yeah. That's scary. J.J. Black with 5.
Scary and perhaps unfair.
11-0 run by Elkhorn Valley to start the game. Reach in called there on the Falcons. Foul on Cameron Rutchins, her first. Broberg back into the game. Lily Hartle returns to the game as well.
Points in the class right now. Elkhorn Valley is 5th in points. And another block inside.
That's Dexter's 3rd block.
Wow. This would be a Division II win. You want to keep building those points if you can. If you're Elkhorn Valley, there's good teams coming up. But maybe not, you don't have the Croftons of the world waiting for you probably till postseason.
In and out. Boy, hard luck miss there for Steffen. And the Wildcats stay stymied offensively. Left block forcing the issue. And drawing damage is Lily Hartle. She'll head to the line. Foul called on Reyes, her first, team second.
Hartle's one of those aggressive players that will get to the free throw line, that likes to play through contact. This might be an area where Elkhorn Valley will have to improve if you're thinking state championship.
Yeah. 52% as a team on the year.
We saw that we did that game here on News Channel Nebraska against Battle Creek, and that was an area they struggled in until they had to make the free throws, and they were good down the stretch.
Hartle splits the pair. 12-point lead for Elkhorn Valley. In trouble and taken away. Numbers up ahead. It's Broberg off the window. Carly Broberg with 4.
That's what great teams do. They turn you over and they score after they turn you over.
Into the front court, taken away from behind, pocket picked by Broberg. Elkhorn Valley off and running, foul called and 1. Lily Hartle looking for 3 the hard way.
I'm pretty sure Lily Hartle could play running back. She likes that contact. Watch this again here. Full court play here. Hartle just takes it right into contact. It gets the ball to fall, and yeah, you just might get a 3-point play out of this.
Folks, I want to stress, this is a 7-4 team.
Yeah.
That Elkhorn Valley has a 17-0 lead on right now.
Yeah, Hartington-Newcastle was 7-2. They've lost their last 2, but yeah, this is a good basketball team, and Elkhorn Valley is making them look not so good right now.
3-second difference between shot and game clock. Wildcats desperately needing something offensively. Foul called there on Dexter.
They really pressure you. It's a 2-3 zone, but we extend that zone and they pressure you well past the 3-point line, and forces you to extend your offense, and it's difficult to find those post plays when you're 25 feet from the basket.
Elkhorn Valley going to the bench quickly. Willow Taki checking into the game in favor of Kendall Werner. Taki, a 5'5" freshman. Entry pass erased. That's Dexter again. A couple more blocks. She's officially a cul-de-sac.
She has been dominating down there so far. It looks like this Bill Russell Celtics underneath her.
10 seconds for Hartington-Newcastle. The drive, the dish. Bruning kicks out. 3 ball on the way. Won't go. And that's the end of the first quarter. My goodness. What a first quarter for Elkhorn Valley. Statement made after one. It's 17-0. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal, day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
Second quarter about to get going here. Elkhorn Valley showing their defense in a big way. They hold Hartington-Newcastle to an 0-for-10 performance from the field in the first quarter, and it is 17-0 as we start the second alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Entry pass, Bruning kicks out. Good ball movement. Open 3 short though, and the rebound tracked down by Werner.
Great pass.
Beautiful feed up ahead. That's Carly Broberg. She's got 6.
Perfect fast break. What a pass.
Now the turnover. Black shuffled the feet, a little indecisive. Didn't know if she wanted to shoot or dribble. Ended up kind of doing both at the same time and turning it over.
I think another thing with this Elkhorn Valley team that I've noticed is you've got a lot of players that can handle the basketball well.
Yep.
I mean, there's nobody looking to get rid of the ball. People are getting rebounds and pushing the ball down the floor. The Wildcats last time had an open look, and you're going to have to knock some of those down, I think, to try to climb back in this game. Some of those open threes.
Yeah, that accumulative pressure, though, you just keep seeing shots not go in, and you just need to hoist one up with confidence. Reyes. Entry pass, Bruning. Quickly double teamed. Tries to dribble out of it. Extra pass, and a foul called. That'll be Broberg as Alejandra Reyes able to make herself available. Second foul on Broberg.
Wildcats get a pretty good look there in the post off a nice pass. First free throw in and out. We'll see if, I don't know that if you're Hartington-Newcastle that you're going to want to do any full court pressure on Elkhorn Valley.
Yeah, do that at your own peril. Both free throws missed. Black the rebound. Just mishandled there. So the Wildcats will try it again. And a timeout called. Hartington-Newcastle will take one as well. 7:05 to go in the half. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Elkhorn Valley dominant in the early going. A 19-0 run to start the game alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay.
There you go.
Shot up and good. They finally get it to go. That's Bruning, her first bucket.
I like Bruning turning and squaring against the defense, taking a confident shot over the top of the defender.
And she's a good player, almost averages a double-double a game. That aggressive drive not there. Black the offensive rebound, no. Third time the charm. Lily Hartle. Tenacious.
Oh, we just said there's a lot of ball handlers, a lot of rebounders on this team too.
Nice job to keep that alive by Broberg. Bounced up ahead off the turnover. Left side Broberg steps back. Too strong from three. Offensive rebound tracked down by Werner. And turned over by the Wildcats.
I guess if there's a complaint so far for Elkhorn Valley, a little sloppy with the basketball, 7 turnovers.
And that's something that Hartington-Newcastle can do, is Black rebounds the miss. They've got some players that can get steals. Maddie Staffen averages a couple a game. That foul called as the shot drops for Cameron Rutchins.
Well, I was just going to say, Cameron Rutchins, we haven't really heard her name at that Battle Creek game. She was all over everywhere. But makes her presence known there. Her chance for a three-point play. So many weapons on this Elkhorn Valley team.
She might have had the most quiet 21-point, 4-assist, 4-steal performance ever against Laurel Concord Coleridge. It was a game where, again, Broberg had twice that amount in points, and J.J. Black eclipsed 1,000 points for her career. It is remarkable. Cameron Rutchins is about as good a third option as you're going to find.
Yeah, she is, I would say, I always use the lunch pail player. She's she's a really good player, but she does so many different things.
Back down low to Bruning, turns, fires, blocked by Black. That is such a tough one-on-one matchup. And Black running the floor, can't get it to go. Bruning the rebound.
Lily Hartle already has 5 rebounds.
Passed up ahead to Lippert. Trying to kick to the wing. There's too much defense. Up ahead, transition off the window. Rutchins now with 4. Elkhorn Valley pouring it on.
And Rutchins with almost a steal. Or actually, that wasn't Rutchins, that was Werner.
But they just refuse to relent. You know, they play in Class C2, so everybody knows who the measuring stick team is in Class C2.
Yeah.
They play a little like Crofton, don't they?
Yeah, they make me think a lot of them, actually. They pressure you so relentlessly, but they get out and run. They handle the basketball well. This is a good comparison, I think. One of Elkhorn Valley, one of 3 undefeated teams in Class C2. Obviously, we mentioned Crofton. You know who the other team is that's undefeated in Class C2?
Oh, I do, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
It's Homer.
That's right, the Homer Knights.
Yeah, 10-0.
Northeast Nebraska, girls basketball has been tremendous this year. I believe Homer ranks 6th in our rankings right now. But you look at, there are a number, what a move by Broberg, my goodness. Carly Broberg with 8.
She doesn't need the three-point shot to score, does she?
But back to our point about Northeast Nebraska, you got Homer, Elkhorn Valley Pender, Oakland Craig, all unbeaten in Northeast Nebraska. Off the window, the freshman, Veda Lippert.
That's a nice bank shot there. Elkhorn Valley just needs some momentum, something to fall, and that was a big shot there by Lippert to get something started.
Broberg off the elbow screen, rattles it home, starting to heat up. Now in double figures. And gets the steal. From mid-range. No, rebound out of bounds. Elkhorn Valley will keep. Black back into the game for Elkhorn Valley. Werner returns as well. Broberg will sit, as will Cameron Rutchins.
You mentioned Oakland Craig. Their only loss was to Pender.
That's right. They were unbeaten, and then they played Pender. That happens to a lot of teams.
Yeah. Pender is frighteningly good. That seems like that team gets better and better every year.
It's remarkable what they've done with that program. Coach Dollivers does such a great job there. What a play off the inbound. They get Ashley Shutt involved. She's got 4.
Really well run inbound play there. Elkhorn Valley ends up with a very short lay-in.
Cross court, Hochstein. Back to Steffen. Now they're trying to get it to Bruning, but Elkhorn Valley just closing that lane up quickly. Tipped away, out of bounds. Hartington-Newcastle will inbound, 11 on the shot clock.
Yeah, it's tough when you run your offense through Bruning and she's not touching the ball. That obviously changes how you run your offense, and another turnover trying to go to Bruning.
Too tall, Black gets the steal. The pass too tall. I'm not saying Black is too tall, although opponents probably feel that way sometimes. Tough shot. Muscling it home, Ashlyn Dexter. She's been a defensive stopper. Those are first points tonight.
It's like you had Too Tall Jones. I thought that's what you were. Too Tall Black.
You know, playing against her in the post probably feels like trying to block Ed Too Tall Jones.
Yeah.
Latter stages, first half here. Bruning finally gets an open look and hits. Mackenzie Bruning with 4.
Really good spacing and good ball movement. Bruning ends up with a short jumper. That's what Hartington-Newcastle needs to continue to do. Find those quality shots. Don't turn it over and try to climb back in this. Still have 2 quarters and change to play.
Black the drive and dish. Open triple. Rattles home for Carissa Gale. 5'6" junior. And a foul called, a little too aggressive on the full court press, say the officials. That's Kendall Werner's first.
You have to stand in line to be good in this Elkhorn Valley team, huh? I mean, everybody get your chance. You make a shot like Gale just did.
You see a team like this, you think, what must their practices be like?
Yeah.
How intense those must be.
That's how you get good, though, is if your practices are tougher than the games, you know you've got something going on.
Well, stick around. We got our halftime show coming up, brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. Also by Insurance 365, the healthcare specialists you want to do business with. Off the inbound. Ball loose. Hartington-Newcastle able to track it down. They got 5 to shoot. Reyes lobs it. They're going to have to heave one. Won't get it up before the clock violation. And another turnover forced by this stifling Elkhorn Valley defense.
Yeah, it can't be a lot of fun to try to initiate an offense against this defense that Elkhorn Valley plays. They just in your face all over the floor.
You saw Coach Rolfs there in his second year, 17 wins, 15 losses. Good screen and roll. Oh, J.J. Black gets a taste of her own medicine. Offensive rebound. Broberg's follow won't fall. And it's Lippert. Veda Lippert with the block on J.J. Black. And a travel call.
What's important for the Wildcats is to continue to play and make plays like that. Just to, make an aggressive play, a good block on the defensive end of the floor. Try to get something going here, spur your team on. That was an excellent defensive play.
Broberg finds a little bit of room, blocked from behind, saved into the arms of Bruning. Poked away, out of bounds. Hartington-Newcastle will inbound. Reyes picked up by Broberg, lobbed to Bruning. Out to Steffen, still looking for her first points. Can't find him there, blocked the board. 3-second difference between shot and game clock. Great ball movement. Iron unkind, rebound to the Wildcats.
Elkhorn Valley, that last time you mentioned that, just the ball movement, the passing. That's another hallmark of a good team is you've got players that can score, that could be thinking about padding their stats, but yet they're more concerned about finding a better shot, and that breeds success right there. Is an unselfish team that looking to get everybody involved.
Shot clock is off, 20 seconds in the first half, taken away again. Oh, but turn right back over. 10 seconds for Hartington-Newcastle. Bit of a miscommunication. Lippert inside Carissa Bruning. From the baseline, not there, and that's the end of the first half. Elkhorn Valley showing you why they're the number 3 team in the state. They're up 31 at the break. Halftime show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Hi, I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington, and a Northeast Nebraska dairy and beef producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a break-even analysis, or cash flow projections, at the Bank of Hartington, we understand the ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. We understand these challenges because we are farmers, and we're living it too.
Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, has several multi-specialty outreach physicians, including ear, nose, and throats, orthopedic surgery, urology, nephrology, general surgery, and pulmonology. Our physicians are all board certified. They have obtained the highest level of medical expertise in their field. Rated by our patients with a perfect 5 stars. Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location, offers so much care, so close to home. Located in the Fountain Point Medical Building, Norfolk.
Welcome back to Elkhorn Valley High School, 37-6. Falcons have the lead over Hartington-Newcastle. In this, there's nothing like a new gym. I love this gym that they constructed here at Elkhorn Valley. 2018, I think, 2018, 2019, this brand new gym. Just a gorgeous facility. And I'll tell you what, the gym they're building out in Kearney, going to be pretty gorgeous as well. The Kearney Sportsplex, owned by the city of Kearney, opening this spring, will feature a 59,000 square foot hardwood gymnasium, room for 3,000 plus in the bleachers. You can do basketball tournaments. You got 8 regulation courts there. You can do 12 volleyball courts, 20 plus wrestling mats. Lou, the new gym smell is a nice one, and they're going to have quite the new gym to talk about out there in Buffalo County this spring.
How many thousand?
59,000.
59,000, wow. That might be enough room to get all my fans into the Sportsplex, I think. We get to talk about this every week, and it just makes me excited. I want the spring to get here, not just because it's been cold. It hasn't even been that cold, but because I want to go out to Kearney to the Sportsplex and to see this thing, because I've heard so much about it. But it sounds like it's going to be a real jewel of a sports complex and a place that people are going to want to go to, whether it's have tournaments or just to do your own thing. There's so much room, so many things to do in that place. Can't wait. Spring 2025, not far away.
Got the ability to host a large single-day event like, say, SeifkerCon. All the great Lou Seifker fans come together for a one-day event like that, multi-day regional tournaments. They're already starting to book them, but they're going to really meet the demand of sports fans and athletes across the region. Just an exceptional facility and professional team of folks running the show as well. Kearney Sportsplex coming this spring. More halftime show next. This is News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer, with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
My name is Kyler Johnson, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. Elkhorn Valley Bank is different from your national banks in that you get that personal relationship, that personal touch. We care about our customers. The bank cares about its employees. You have an impact on the local community. You're working with people in the community. You're trying to make the community better. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Bank of Hartington. The Bank of Hartington wishes the best of luck to all area teams this season. And by You Save Pharmacy in Norfolk, where their mission is your family's health.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal, day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
Let's take a look at our halftime highlights here. Elkhorn Valley up 37-6 over Hartington-Newcastle alongside Lou Seifker, Eric McKay. Lou, we're going to see a lot of offense here, but a lot of it, Lou, is just set up by what Elkhorn Valley's been doing defensively.
Yeah, their defense has been so strong, whether it's been in the post with some block shots, whether it's out high pressuring the basketball, whether it's getting out and running in transition. They've done it all. And you're seeing some jump shots there, but you're right. It's been the defense, really, that has set up a lot of the offense, and here's what we're talking about.
Defense turning to offense. Lily Hartle really strong first half, 9 points, 5 rebounds for her.
Yeah.
Hartington-Newcastle, there you see one of 4 blocks by Ashlyn Dexter in the first half. There were 6 by my count of Elkhorn Valley in the first half. And Hartington-Newcastle finally able to get their best player, Mackenzie Bruning, going 4 points and 3 rebounds. You know, Elkhorn Valley opened this game on a 19-0 run. They got Carly Broberg going. She's in double figures. Just a complete performance in the first half. Elkhorn Valley looking every bit like a top 3 team in the state.
Yeah, absolutely. They have played a great game. We were talking off air just a minute ago. Hartington-Newcastle, they've won 7 games this year. This is a good basketball team. They beat Walt Hill, who is 6-4. They beat West Holt, who's 7-3. It's not like this is some terrible team coming in here trying to play Elkhorn Valley. This is a good basketball team, and they just have had no answers for the Falcons here in this first half.
In all phases, a statement game for the Elkhorn Valley Falcons. Second half coming up. You've been watching the halftime show on News Channel Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options. Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options. Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
The halftime show is brought to you by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. And by Insurance 365, your local expert for your Medicare plans.
Are your Medicare supplements too high? Does your employer not offer health insurance? Who can I trust locally in a live office and not an 800 number? Come see Insurance 365 healthcare experts Angela Credeville and Sarah Kuhn. Angela specializes for you with personal consulting for people over 65 and their Medicare plans. Sarah is the expert on individual plans for those of you under 65. Angela and Sarah, the healthcare experts you want to do business with.
We got more great high school basketball coming your way tomorrow here on NCN. Scotts Bluff and Crete Class B doubleheader. Coverage starts 12:35 Central Time here on NCN. Both those games should be good, but that boys game in particular is going to be a corker.
Crete and Scotts Bluff, crosstown rivals.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think you can just walk from Scotts Bluff to Crete. That's what Hartington-Newcastle needed. Iron Unkind. Rebound to J.J. Black.
Wide open.
Oh, behind the defense, maybe too open. Rebound to Lippert.
Like to see Rutchins put the ball on the floor and attack the basket there, and there's nobody in front of her.
Drive the baseline, throw it down there.
Absolutely.
Right. 10 seconds, can't get it across the timeline. Elkhorn Valley will take over. You know, one of the things I think that's been really impressive, the Falcons' rebounding edge, 19-6 in the first half. This is a Hartington-Newcastle team. Maddie Steffen and Mackenzie Bruning both average over 8 rebounds a game. This is a good rebounding team for the Wildcats. And they've just not been able to get any second chance opportunities.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons the score has kind of ballooned, is that's one of the things that Hartington-Newcastle does. Good pass.
What a touch pass.
Wow.
Hartle to Black. Lily Hartle the assist. J.J. Black with 7.
What a pass. Up in the air, just a touch pass. Fantastic play there by Lily Hartle.
Makes you wonder how she only averages 2 assists a game.
Yeah.
Able to share the ball like that.
This Elkhorn Valley team last year, 12-8, lost in the sub-district finals to Norfolk Catholic. But boy, you know, they were a good team last year. Had 4 cancellations. I didn't realize that. I was looking that up. They had 4 cancellations due to weather, and but boy, have they really improved. Speaking of a nice pass inside for Bruning with a nice turnaround.
Mackenzie Bruning with 6. Hartle surveying. Finds Werner, kicked out, open triple. Off the mark, Broberg had the rebound, lost it, tied up. Possession arrow will keep it with Elkhorn Valley. Elkhorn Valley struggled a bit from beyond the arc, 2 of 6 in the first half. Perhaps most surprisingly, Carly Broberg did not make a 3. She has not made one yet. She made 8 just 3 nights ago, setting a new school record. Wow, another beautiful pass from Hartle. This time Cameron Rutchins, the benefactor.
What do you say? I mean, the superlatives don't stop. That was a great pass, 2 in a row from Hartle.
And a steal by Rutchins up ahead. Broberg, extra pass, mishandled. We'll have to back it out. Open triple. Short, Broberg the rebound, and the putback. Carly Broberg with 12.
That weak side rebound, Broberg, nobody blocked her off the boards. So goes in there and snags that board and gets the putback.
Broberg 5 away from her average per game this season. Elkhorn Valley just never stopping, although that time a little too aggressive. Rutchins called for the foul.
Yeah, it's Cameron Rutchins out there. I expect that. I mean, she's so aggressive on the defensive end. Now, Elkhorn Valley in a 1-3-1 right now, and when they played that, I remember the Battle Creek game, I thought that was one of the big things that helped them win was that 1-3-1, and certainly with Rutchins at the top of that 1-3-1, really pressuring the basketball.
You got a players like Rutchins and Broberg who are 5'9", but they've got some length. That's a good shot by Bruning. But yeah, that's why that 1-3-1 can be so disruptive. It's just you can't get past all those limbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Entry pass sent back out to Hartle. Another touch pass, a little too hot for Black to handle. And it'll go back to Hartington-Newcastle.
Look at that chance if Black's able to handle that.
Yeah.
But
they
turnover.
move the ball so well in the half court.
They're always looking. That's your head up. The court vision is really good with this team.
Reyes lobs to Bruning, kicked out. Now Lippert. Entry pass stripped and stolen. Back comes Werner now into the front court. 2 on the ball. Lobs it left side, Carissa Gale. Down low, a little late getting there. Out of bounds to Elkhorn Valley.
That's good anticipation that time by Mackenzie Bruning. I'm impressed with her. At 5'8", she just does not have a lot of height out there. But as we mentioned before, she's a strong player, but she's rather skilled too. She handles the ball well and has a nice jump shot.
The one thing that stood out to me is the 3 off the mark, Bruning the rebound. When I would watch her on film, just the tenacity, the effort. She is not one who gets out-hustled.
Yeah, again, if you're undersized and you're a post player, you better be a player with a high motor, and definitely Bruning is one of those players.
Bruning was open, they got it to her late, but she found the cutter. That's Hazel Hochstein, her first bucket.
Pass out of the post there, great play. I think that's the key right now. There's the steal.
Taken away by Steffen, left side off the window. Getting a taste for how good this Hartington-Newcastle team can be. They've been doing this to opponents this season.
Yeah. And that's the key. I was just going to say, the key for this team is to keep playing hard and try to end this game on a positive note.
Tough fadeaway block. That's the second block for Veda Lippert tonight. All 5'7" of her.
Yeah.
Tough lob, thrown away, back to Elkhorn Valley. Back into the game for Elkhorn Valley comes J.J. Black and Lily Hartle. You see Coach Brendan Dittmer. Over 300 wins here at Elkhorn Valley.
Yeah, he's been around for quite a while.
He's also been a big part of the football program here over the years. Off the turnover up ahead. Off the pump fake, shot blocked by Black. Now Hartle turns the corner, lost it out of bounds to the Wildcats. Take another look here just off the foot. Timeout called. Elkhorn Valley will take one as well. 3 minutes to go in the third. Falcons up big. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pain can affect every aspect of your life. Chronic back, neck, nerve, and other pain can make work feel impossible, stop you from doing the activities you enjoy, and can even lead to stress and trouble sleeping. If you are dealing with pain for an extended amount of time and are struggling to do normal, day-to-day tasks, turn to Dr. Balkaya or Dr. Prince at Faith Regional Physician Services to help you find relief. When you're experiencing chronic pain, finding the source of the pain is our first step. Our specialists use a wide range of diagnostic tests to determine how to control or manage your pain. You can expect us to discuss your goals, preferences, and lifestyle to create a treatment plan that uses innovative and safe techniques. You deserve to enjoy a pain-free life. Take the next step. Visit frpsclinics.org to meet our pain management specialists.
Three minutes to go in the third in the inaugural meeting of Elkhorn Valley and Hartington-Newcastle. A one-sided rivalry so far, 43-14. Elkhorn Valley with the lead alongside Lucy. I'm Eric McKay. Don't forget, we got the boys game coming up following this one. Elkhorn Valley's boys have been pretty good as well and have one of the best players in the state of Nebraska. You'll want to stick around for that. With some very good basketball on tap in our nightcap as well.
And certainly you should see some hoops, some quality offensive basketball.
Open look from three won't fall. Gale had the rebound, lost it into the arms of Lippert. Now in the lane, kind of a no man's land, blocked again. I couldn't tell if that was Black or Dexter, but boy, both of them on the floor at the same time is a nightmare for opposing defenses.
Yeah, that's the Twin Towers out there for Elkhorn Valley.
Black kicks up top, looking inside, nothing there. So it's out to Hartle with 15 on the shot clock. Hartle surveys. Off the leg of Stephan, out of bounds. Elkhorn Valley only have 8 seconds inbounding from about three-quarter court. Broberg back into the game, as is Kendall Werner. And Cameron Rutchin, she'll inbound.
Well, I think if you're Elkhorn, or rather Hartington-Newcastle, one thing you can be happy about right now is it was 31 points at halftime. Now it's 29. You're not,
they're going to wave that one off, or are they? We're going to talk this over. So the shot clock here has tenths of a second. It got me earlier, and I think it might have tricked the officials.
Yeah.
That shot went down, and I think it went down before the 30 seconds were up.
Let's see if we can see it here.
So you see that the shot clock goes to a quick 5 millisecond countdown there instead of just going to 0. And so now they're talking over whether or not that shot by Cameron Rutchin should count.
I think it's going to count.
And again, I think what happened was I got tricked by it earlier too. When it went to, all of a sudden it goes up to 5 seconds again. You saw it there on the rebound. There's just kind of a quick countdown. Explaining to both coaches what's going to happen here. And look, the shot clock is a new thing for everybody to navigate in Class C2 and D1.
Yep, all the lower classes, this is the first year.
It's never a good sign when both coaches and the officials are all shrugging. I don't know. What do you think? So look at the shot clock. You see how it starts counting down really quickly there instead of just going from 1 to 0. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to... So they're making him inbound with 1 second on the shot clock, which honestly is probably all you can do because that's when the ref blew it dead. Bad break for the Falcons. Black will hoist one. Can't hit. Rebound to Hoekstein.
But, what I was saying earlier is that Hartington-Newcastle, you had to worry about the running clock here, but they've actually outscored Elkhorn Valley in the second half.
Steal by Black. Up ahead come the Falcons. Hartle. One to the short corner, instead finds Broberg, and one. Another great find by Lily Hartle. Carly Broberg leads all scorers with 14, looking for 15 at the line.
Now, Hartle has done just yeoman's work out there passing the basketball. And if you're a scorer like Broberg, you love players like Hartle that will find you because he gives you opportunities for easier buckets.
Broberg now with 15, outscoring Hartington-Newcastle by herself. She almost did that Tuesday in a game when the opponent scored 52. Another turnover. Here's Broberg. Looking inside, extra pass, left wing three, left short. Hartle the rebound and the putback. Lily Hartle's been everywhere. She's in double figures.
I keep looking for the other number 5 because there's more than one out there, I'm pretty sure.
11 points for the 5'7" senior. Inside of a minute to go, third quarter. Hartington-Newcastle trying to work the inside out. Taken away by Rutchins. Gets the easy one at the other end. She's got 8.
Rutchins getting the run out there.
Good ball movement there, but that shot blocked by Black. Then she's fouled by Bruning. So I've got unofficially both Ashlyn Dexter and J.J. Black with 4 blocked shots tonight.
Yeah, it's been a block party here in Elkhorn, no doubt about it. Now you're probably going to be seeing here, as we're almost to the fourth quarter, you're going to be seeing some substitutions and some, second team players getting a chance to play.
Entry pass to, now back out to Willow Taki. It's to Carissa Gale. Down low, short. It'll roll almost out of bounds and end the third quarter. Domination in every way for Elkhorn Valley tonight after 3. It's 50-14. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
When the game wraps up or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Bath time. Rubber Duckies are here, 50-14. Elkhorn Valley with the lead over Hartington-Newcastle alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay.
That reminds me of a Sesame Street song. I won't sing it though.
Yeah, the one where they count to 12, right?
That one, yeah.
Yep,
I can't count that high, so I don't want to sing that.
It's a fundraiser, I believe, for Teammates this evening. Teammates program has been one of the ones that's really kind of been expanding over the years in Elkhorn Valley. They've done a nice job getting mentors and getting that program off the ground here in Tilden. Also Meadow Grove, part of the Elkhorn Valley School District. Lob to Bruning, touched out to Reyes.
And it doesn't matter who's on the floor for Elkhorn Valley. It makes it very difficult to find anything inside.
Yeah, you can see its philosophy and buy-in, right? It isn't like they go to the second unit and the intensity goes down. This is a team that has bought in 100%. Falcons are back in action tomorrow. This is going to be a good one at Atkinson. They've got Westholt. Or we assume it's going to be a good one. We thought this one would be a good one, too. That shot off the mark. Ray has the rebound. As Westholt and Hartington-Newcastle, Elkhorn Valley, all part of the new Greater Northeast Nebraska Athletic Conference in its first year. We've seen a few GNAC teams so far this year. Lutheran High Northeast, part of it is the foul called. Also, Laurel Concord, Coleridge, Plainview, Neely Oakdale, Summerland, and Westholt. We will be at the inaugural championships of the GNAC tournament this year. And when you think about those schools, both girls and boys, that's going to be a fun little tournament.
Yeah, some good quality teams in that conference. So those tournament games, you want those games, especially if you're Elkhorn Valley. You want that competition. You want to sharpen your skills as you get toward postseason.
Well, you just think about that boys tournament. Elkhorn Valley, who we'll see, very good. Summerland, yeah, they're pretty good. Westholt, Plainview, there's some talent in boys basketball in the GNAC right now.
For sure.
As the turnover brings it back to Hartington-Newcastle. The idea, we had talked with folks from some of the schools as the discussions around forming this conference. The idea was, it's teams from the Lewis and Clark, teams from the Niobrara Valley, and they weren't able to get, with all the schools involved, as many JV and freshman games as they wanted with some of the smaller schools in those conferences. So they all kind of came together and said, let's form our own conference with schools that have roster sizes big enough to have consistent JV freshman matchups. And I think the good news is the other conferences they left still have plenty of teams. The Niobrara Valley still with 8 teams, Lewis and Clark still with 9. So it's not like they bled those conferences dry either. Good effort here down low. Another chance, third time the charm for Katie Warnicki, her first bucket.
That's a great job crashing the glass. Warnicki gets the second of 2 offensive rebounds.
At 3 off the mark, offensive rebound to Maddie Steffen. From the free throw line, in and out. Battle for the rebound, won by Elkhorn Valley. A reach in called as Warnicki brought it into the front court. Hartington-Newcastle, they get a few days off. They're next at home on Thursday, hosting Tri-County Northeast. Allen and Emerson Hubbard. Speaking of the Lewis and Clark Conference. Off the inbound, the corner 3 off the heel. Ray is the rebound. Entry pass denied. Back out to Ella Eichhoff. Good strong drive from the left side. Yeah, Veda Lippert, an impressive freshman for this Hartington-Newcastle program.
Yeah, Lippert had no hesitation that time. Put the ball on the floor, took it all the way in to the bucket for an easy one. That's what you want right now if you're Hartington-Newcastle.
That 3-2 strong. Offensive rebound, though, by Shutt. They'll try from the left side. Well, the 3 has not fallen for Elkhorn Valley tonight. Foul called on the rebound. Again, they came off of one of the best offensive performances this school's probably ever going to see, an 80-point performance. And it wasn't just Broberg, just everybody. They were almost 60% from 3 as a team in that game.
That is crazy. I just say, I feel bad for, we just mentioned that about Cameron Rutchins, has 21 points, great game, but oh, by the way, your teammate has 42 and your other teammate just went over 1,000, so good luck trying to get some attention.
Not just 21, but also 4 assists and 4 steals.
Yeah, played a great game.
No, great job, yeah.
You get a pat on the back and that's about it.
The previous single game record was 33. That had been set by a couple of different players over the years. And she had broken that in the 3rd quarter. She had set the new school record for points in a game. Broberg held it to a measly 15 tonight. Reyes can't hit the second. And the rebound tracked down by Dexter. But Lou, we talked about it. Everybody knows who the team to beat is in Class C2. Sometimes we'll see teams and we'll look at them and say, oh, you look at the talent, maybe they're a team that can make a run of state. This is a team that could win a title.
I agree.
I fully believe that.
I think at very least, there's a great shot there for three. That's a much needed one there from Eichhoff of Hartington-Newcastle. But I think at very least, this team is a state tournament team, and if they play the way they've been playing, absolutely they could cut down some nets.
Here in our fourth quarter, brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org.
Yeah, you just feel like everything's coming together for this Elkhorn Valley team. If you avoid injuries, things like that, this team is playing at such a high level, and there's so many complementary parts and pieces to this team. It's going to be very difficult to beat them.
11-0. That is their best start in a long time, at least 2 decades plus. Among the best starts, perhaps the best start in the 24 years that Coach Dittmer's been at the helm of this program. That three off the mark, rebounded by Elkhorn Valley. That was Ziva Stratman seeing her first action for Hartington-Newcastle. Wildcats slipped to 7-5. This is just one of those ones where you just tip your cap to the superior opponent and get back at it next week. And again, they're in Class D1, a class with another pretty clear team to beat right now.
Pender is kind of the Mike Tyson, I think, of D1. They just come out and beat you senseless.
Ashlyn Dexter's had a hard luck night offensively. She's been great defensively, but just 1 of 6 from the field. That out of bounds, it'll go back to Elkhorn Valley.
Elkhorn Valley hangs on and wins this, and they likely will, up 32 with 3:22 to go. But that'll be their 12th win. That's the number of wins they had all of last year.
Yeah.
So they've, very clearly have taken a big step.
Other one would be their 11th. I misspoke earlier. They're 10-0 coming.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yep, you're right.
They will be 11-0 after this win.
Oh, they'll get their 12th.
I have to believe at some point the 12th win is coming.
It's coming.
If not tomorrow night in Atkinson, certainly sometime soon.
They'll get their 12th, they'll 13th, their 14th. They're going to win a lot of games here before it's over.
Yeah, this is, I really do believe this has a chance to be a special team for the fans here in Tilden. Off the inbound, the three not there. Long rebound, out of bounds to Elkhorn Valley.
Last state championship for this Elkhorn Valley team was 2010. That would be Coach Dittmer team.
Yep. He's taken his team to state 10 times. Off the window. There's a lot of mathematics in that shot. Ava Cook, her first points.
And she must do well in algebra and
that's
geometry.
Some geometry there. Down low. Blocked from behind. That's the 5th for Ashlyn Dexter.
Wow. What a game on the defensive side for Dexter.
Double-digit blocks as a team for Elkhorn Valley tonight. Good strong drive by Cook, too strong. Back down low. Ava Cook gets it again. Hey, folks, stick around after the game. We'll be talking to our winning head coach. That post-game interview brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Another steal turnover. Up ahead to Katie Warnicki. As they look down low, out of bounds to Hartington-Newcastle. We'll also take a look at our postgame at our top plays. Brought to you by Currency. Also brought to you by Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. Lou, I think this game we've seen the difference between good teams and great teams tonight. Elkhorn Valley is upper echelon in Class C2, no question.
And I think if you're, Elkhorn Valley, you think of some things that you didn't do well tonight. I think they've turned the ball over probably more than they'd like.
And part of that, again, Hartington-Newcastle's a good defensive team.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
They've held a lot of teams under 40 this year as Elkhorn Valley turns it over.
If you're thinking state championship, you don't think about what all you've done well. You think about what you need to improve upon and work on that, because this team does a lot of things very well. But, again, you're thinking about playing teams like Crofton down the road. You better sharpen your ball handling and certainly your free throw shooting.
Saw Coach Dittmer there. This is his 494th game.
Wow.
As head coach at Elkhorn Valley. So game 500 coming up soon. If I coached 500 basketball games, I would not look that good.
I was going to say, he must eat right. That's all I can say.
Entry pass, Bruning, and touch foul. And that puts Hartington-Newcastle in the bonus, so a chance for Carissa Bruning to get some points at the line. Bruning, 5'11" sophomore. It's an interesting makeup of this Hartington-Newcastle team. They've got the 3 seniors, but also 5 freshmen on their varsity roster. Only 10 players on the varsity roster, but a lot of pieces that are going to be coming back next year.
Yeah, definitely some youth movement in this ball club. This is going to be their 3rd straight loss, so this is where you kind of dig deep.
Yep.
I think if you're talking to this team in practice, you played a great Elkhorn Valley team, and you came out the second half and played well. It didn't allow them to run away with it, which is a positive. But you got to find those positives and build on that, because when you start losing some games, sometimes you can get down on yourself, especially if you're a young basketball team.
Off the inbound, the 3 rolls home for Willow Taki, her first points. Shot clock is off. That'll go back to Elkhorn Valley. Caitlin Aldrich has checked into the game for Hartington-Newcastle, seeing her first action. Ten different players have scored for Elkhorn Valley tonight, including Katie Warnicki, who has 4. What an unbelievable performance here by Elkhorn Valley tonight. Started the game on a 19-0 run and did not turn back from there. Your final, Elkhorn Valley 61, Hartington-Newcastle 22. Post-game show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Teammates Mentor proudly serves 10,000 students in 192 chapters across Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But we need your help.
We're recruiting Teammates Mentors to help our students reach their full potential.
Meeting with a student once a week can make a positive impact in their life and create a ripple effect in our communities.
Go to teammates.org to learn how you can get involved. Join the team, be a mentor.
Farmer's Pride is fueling the future. In the field, on your farm, in your community. With scheduled propane deliveries, monthly budget options, and prepaid contracting plans, Farmer's Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs and has been a trusted supplier of propane for over 60 years. In the field, on your farm, in your community. Farmer's Pride.
At Security Bank, we believe that growing a strong community starts here. We're committed to more than just financial services. We're committed to you. Whether you're planting seed for the next big crop or building a family legacy, we're here to help you grow. From operating loans to community events, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, your partners, and your biggest supporters. Security Bank, located in Laurel, Allen, Osmond, Hartington, and Coleridge. My kind of bank, proudly serving your community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Elkhorn Rural Public Power District, dedicated to providing safe, reliable, cost-effective electricity for all customers. And by Security Bank of Laurel, Hartington, Coleridge, Osmond, Allen, my kind of bank.
Mid-Nebraska Lutheran Home in Newman Grove, located in a serene residential neighborhood, offering a faith-based community where residents feel at home, with private rooms and a wide range of activities. Residents enjoy a vibrant and supportive environment. Their experienced and caring staff is dedicated to providing personalized care, ensuring each individual feels valued and connected. Mid-Nebraska Lutheran Home, where faith, care, and community come together. Schedule your tour today and experience the warmth.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years. And by See the Trainer with locations in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Hi, I'm Eric Amos, Ag Loan Officer at the Bank of Hartington and a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that last generations. We work with our clients to develop financial plans that help them meet their goals. We know that for our farmers, it is much more than a job, it's a way of life. How do we know? Because we are farmers and we are living it too.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures, out-of-this-world shopping, star-studded evenings, and award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
61-22 win for the Elkhorn Valley girls over Hartington-Newcastle. Let's take a look at how it happened in our top play is brought to you in part by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. First ever matchup between Elkhorn Valley and Hartington-Newcastle in girls basketball. Falcons, number 3 team in the state, looking to improve to 11-0. And starting the game the way they did tonight will help. Good inside out, great ball movement. The extra pass finds Lily Hartle. Down low, the Falcons rolling early. Outside, J.J. Black, the 6'2 senior, heading from downtown. Elkhorn Valley opened the game on a 19-0 run. Carly Broberg, fresh off a 42-point performance on Tuesday, had 10 in the first half. Elkhorn Valley rolling early. Second half now, what a touch pass from Hartle to J.J. Black. Black had 7 points, 9 rebounds, 5 blocked shots for the Falcons this evening. More great passing from Hartle. This time she finds Cameron Rutchins with 2 of her 8 points. Took a while for Hartington-Newcastle to get their offense going, but they did get it going a bit in the second half. Nice pass from Mackenzie Bruning to Hazel Hochstein, but just too much from Elkhorn Valley. Another incredible pass from Hartle, that time for Broberg, 2 of her game-high 15 points. As Elkhorn Valley rolls, and this is really Elkhorn Valley in a nutshell. Forcing a turnover, they had 28 forced turnovers tonight. And the run out there wraps it up. 61-22 your final. Elkhorn Valley now 11-0 on the year. And those top plays brought to you in part by Elkhorn Valley Bank. For all your banking needs, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. there is a difference. We'll talk to Coach Brendan Dittmer and our player of the game next. You're watching the postgame show on News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services, ensuring our patients receive high-quality care in a location that is convenient for them is at the heart of all that we do, which is why we couldn't be prouder to have expanded our service offerings by adding 2 ear, nose, and throat experts to our world-class team of providers. If you or your child are dealing with painful ear infections, troublesome ringing in your ears, agonizing throat soreness, or other ear, nose, and throat or head, speech, and sleep conditions, turn to Dr. Justin Oltman and Dr. Eric Roy for relief. Our 2 ear, nose, and throat specialists believe in a patient-focused approach to care and offer advanced technology paired with their training and expertise for the best possible outcomes. Don't let earaches, sinus infections, allergies, or difficulty swallowing control your life. Our physicians can help you find freedom from pain and discomfort using both surgical and non-surgical techniques. Faith Regional Physician Services. Your relief starts here.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Bank of Hartington. The Bank of Hartington wishes the best of luck to all area teams this season. And by You Save Pharmacy in Norfolk, where their mission is your family's health.
Hi, I'm Brett Lighthold, proud owner of Wattier's Auto Body. Whether it's minor or major repair, our team works with precision and care to get you back on the road safely. We've built a reputation on quality work and providing great customer service for over 40 years. So if you are in need of any work done, my team and I are here to help.
Wattier's Auto Body, where quality and customer care come first.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Well, it's the Elkhorn Valley Falcons. They get a big win tonight, and they are soaring right now. Very impressive win tonight over Hartington-Newcastle. Coach Brendan Dittmer, you know, when you play games like this, you got a good team coming in here. You want to get off to a good start. Well, you guys got off to a great start, 19-0 at one point. What'd you tell your team?
Well, you know, in all honesty, I mean, Hartington-Newcastle did a good job right away because the first 2 minutes, I think it was like 4-0, you know, where we're kind of used to maybe getting out a little bit faster than that. But we were still doing things really well. And I think that just continued. So when we got out to 19-0, it was just a, you know, it was something from our press. I think that helped a lot, but then also just good controlled offense, I think, from us.
Well, you mentioned the press defensively. You were able to turn the Wildcats over several times. Was that something you felt like you could do? I know you're a pressure basketball team, but you feel like that was in your favor tonight?
Yeah, and actually we started off in one press, and we had to change to a different press, and I think that helped us, just because we went from a three-quarter court to a full court, and I just don't know if they were fully expecting that right away. And, you know, and the girls just did a good job. The subs that came off the bench did a really good job knowing their roles. And then when we made some switches, like it rotated some roles for us. And so different girls are playing different spots, and I think they really relished in that spot.
Well, we talked about full court defense and pressure, but your half court defense was really good too. You had double-digit blocks. How about Ashlyn Dexter? I think she had 5 blocks tonight. Very good defense in that post.
Yeah, and that's usually JJ's role. But Ashlyn's very capable. I mean, she's a strong player, good junior for us. And so for her to come out and have that kind of success, and her rebounding tonight was really, really good. So I was proud of her.
Well, offensively, you had a player like Broberg that went for 42 the other night. And then Cameron Rutchins had 21. You got a lot of players that can score, but I think you guys get such good shots because you pass the ball so well, always looking for that open teammate.
Yeah, and the player you're going to talk to in just a little bit, she had a great passing game tonight. Man alive, she played good offensive game for us.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you've coached a championship team before. You've been around a long time. Is your team where they need to be right now, or is there still some things that you'd like to see improve?
Always. You know, we talked about it in the locker room. We talked about it every time out. There's a lot of little things we need to clean up all the time. But you know, these girls, man, they work and practice, and they know that, and so they're coming every single day knowing that there's another step that we need to go. You know, just another step that we need to go, because there's a lot of teams in the state of Nebraska getting better each day too.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
That's it, Coach Brendan Detmer. Let's get Lily Hartle in here. Lily, you played so well you lost your shoes.
I know.
Yeah, Coach mentioned your ability to pass the basketball. That's one of the reasons you're over here. I thought you had such a tremendous game. You just found teammates for several assists. What were you seeing out there? How were you able to be so efficient offensively?
It's really easy when you have a good group of girls playing with you and you have that connection to where you just can feel them. And it's really easy.
Well, you play guard. You had 6 points to go with or 6 rebounds rather to go with those 11 points. How are you able? How tall are you? About 5'5", 5'6"?
5'7".
5'7". Okay, 5'7". But you're able to get 6 rebounds. How are you able to do that?
Well, JJ's box out really helps, but I try to get in front of them a lot too. Just, you know, moving to the ball and moving when they shoot, and I'm on the opposite side, so just moving around just really helps.
Does it make it easy having so many players around you that can score, going back to the assist game, to just find different people that because they're so capable?
Yes, 100%. These girls are so talented, and it's really easy to play basketball with them because it's just, they're so talented.
Well, you one of 3 senior starters. You guys fell short last year making it to state. What do you tell these guys? Is it you talk about that every day, or do you just kind of focus on your opponent ahead?
We focus on our opponent ahead, but state is in the back of our mind, and we are working every day in practice and in games for it. And I think we're ready. I think we got it if we just keep going.
Well, absolutely. You guys are playing great basketball right now, 11-0. Lily, congratulations not only on being our player of the game, but getting another victory here for Elkhorn Valley.
Thank you so much.
All right, this is shoeless Lily Hartle, our player of the game. Eric, let's go back to you.
You know, Lou, nobody could see that. You didn't have to tell him that. Yeah, but Barefoot interview made sure to let you know she's 5'7". She played bigger than that tonight. 11.6 rebounds, at least 5 assists as well. She was brilliant in all facets tonight. All right, that wraps up the girls' game. But don't you dare go anywhere. We got more high school basketball coming your way. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.